sorry. I feel as if after you threw a rock at that thing, we were way past the point of apologies. And honestly, at that point, it's on side. If I were the monster, personally, I wouldn't have it. And clearly, he's not having it too. Imagine being scolded by this thing. Was what they say? They said it was 7 feet 6 inch dick. Bro, now look at you, bro. About to be killed by what I assume to be a fusion between Shaquille O'Neal and DJ Khaled. Very on the plump side of things, but
Hey, Rock.
Well, it is a weeping in the morning and a natural thief. It is a weeping in the morning and a natural thief. It is a when it comes to the milestone with the champion sound.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick, she so thirsty. I'm in that 2C Lambo.
well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions, that you're wondering where I've been. I've been wondering too, bro. Where I've been, I did say I'd do weekly, but life with complications, it comes in, don't worry about it. I was doing stuff. There were certain things that needed to get handled that Oh, what's been going on with y'all? Y'all been good? Y'all been chilling? Been eating good? Taking care of yourselves? Have y'all been bro? Y'all been bathing daily? I know some of y'all don't bath. I know it just smells nasty down there with y'all. That's cool, bro. I don't bath all the time. Ladies, don't worry about it. Ladies, I bath daily. So yeah, a lot's been going on, but I mean, I'm cool in case anyone cares, bro. I've been developing some weird tastes for some reason, like different. Like today, I just made some chips and nuggets. You feel me? So I was like, okay, cool. Let me eat them. They were actually they were quite cool. I enjoyed them, but I usually just eat my chips. Oh, for you Americans, you call them fries. I usually just eat my chips with freaking just no potato chips, man, like actual fries. You know what I'm saying? I just eat them with normal like salt. This time I added vinegar. I added this thing. This has like vinegar inside, as you can see. It has vinegar. Who eats chips with vinegar? Chips and nuggets with vinegar? I don't know. I just been feeling it. I've been craving it for some reason. Maybe I'm pregnant, bro. We're going to be checking out a video by Snarled. It's a very cool channel. They tell horror stories. You know what I'm saying? This movie is called The Beast in the Orchard. It's a Navajo story. So, we're going to be checking it out as usual, doing reactions and all that. Where's Doomy story time? That's a very good question. I'm glad somebody asked that question. It's not coming anytime soon, bro. Not even because I don't want to post it, but I'm starting to see how the algorithm works, right? I'm garnering views through reaction videos a lot, not story times. This is really what it is, so I was trying to experiment with that. It's still gonna come, don't worry, but right now I'm just trying to make the channel grow a little bit more. And I know one final thing that you have been thinking, what happens if I don't post next week? If I don't post next week, bro, there's a place where you can find me. It's called TikTok. Like, I'm there almost on a regular basis now, because I see there's a lot more response going on there. There's so check me out on TikTok at Grease_TikTok. Yeah, check me out there. You know what I'm saying? You won't miss me. You won't miss me there. If I'm not there on TikTok, bro, then I'm probably dead. Or
hey, I'm Sapphire. Want to hear something scary? Click, click. Shh. The following story was inspired by a submission from Ellie. Legend has it that in a rural Navajo town called Many Farms, there was once a fruit tree orchard behind the lake. The town's less fortunate would steal from it late at night when the owner was asleep. When he finally caught on, the owner was so angry that he asked the devil to turn him into a tall, hairless, and incredibly fast monster to scare away the thieves.
What are some
the
of you
orchard
people
may be
praying
gone
for?
now, but all the town's elders claim that the monster is still there, waiting to attack anyone who comes near his property. Click, click, shh, they'd say. That's the sound he makes, like a horse clicking and dragging his feet. If you ask any of the townspeople about this legend,
Come on, bro. Just there's gonna be discontinuity in the video because my battery died for some reason. Yeah. So where were we? Oh, there was a farmer dude, and people were stealing from his orchard. So he prayed to that. Did he pray to the devil? Did he pray? Did he do? Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's mad. That was like a satanic thing. Okay. Shout out to you, man. I can't relate though. I'm cool. I'm a man of God. So yeah, homie prayed to the devil, I think, or God, to be turned into a monster. And again, it got cut because I think my charger is defective. But yeah, that doesn't matter. So where were we? So yeah, this dude made a prayer to the devil, I think, so that he can what? He made a prayer to the devil or to God to be turned into a monster so that he could fight people from stealing apples in his yard. That's where we're at. So wait, hold on now. Wait, bro, you did all that. You did all that. You did all that just for apples? This nigga did all that for what, bro? For apples? So that's what we be praying for, huh? You did all that for my nigga. You are a farmer, and a poor one at that, clearly, based on your mentality and what you're praying for. So how is this gonna be of any? I feel like, what do you pray for? I pray for money, wealth, success, goodness and closeness to God. That's what I'd be praying for. You feel me? Is this what somebody I'll be praying for, to get turned into 7-foot tall monster so people could stop eating from your apple? Oh nah. You are a weirdo, bro. This story is already weird.
tell you about a man named Coy. He was working for a construction company building a new gas station. If the work went into the night, he was paid overtime. So, some nights he would stay as late as 3 a.m. But every morning, his grandmother, who he lived with, would beg him to come home earlier because she was afraid of the click-click shh. Coy would always laugh her off. Does it sound like this, Grandma? He'd tap his cheap, oversized boots twice on the ground and drag them, while chuckling at his poor grandma's reaction. You listen to me, young man. Something lives by that.
What is this lady? Imagine being scolded by this thing. I can't even insult her. She just looks like a thing. Maybe, okay, I'm not gonna take it there because this is somebody's artwork, so let me not insult you, but look at her ears, man. Bro, her ears and cheeks are like in the exact same location. Nah, I'm sorry. Whoever drew this, if you're trying to draw a grandma, you failed terribly. This is not, bro, this is just a thing.
I've heard it, she'd insist. But he'd pretend not to hear her as he ran off for work. One night, when he was working late, a pair of elders on his crew began trading their own stories. The first described in eerie detail a tall figure with jaundiced yellow eyes that crept through the trees along the lake, watching him. The other claimed he'd run for his life once after fishing at the lake at night. Coy found himself taking a pause in his drilling work to hear the stories. When his foreman walked up and told him to get back to work. Sorry if we scared you, the first elder said. Those old stories don't scare me.
They don't scare you? Oh, I'd be knowing that whatever that thing is in my neighborhood, in my location. Oh yeah, nah. I'm going strapped. Yes sir. Keeping a 9. Keeping a 9. Keeping a revolver. Straight up a magnum even. You feel me? Yep. No sir, no sir, you can't leave that. Clearly this is really, moral of the story is don't leave your house without a strap, at least. Cause something's gonna happen and this nigga's gonna need a strap. I can feel it. I feel it coming.
Lied, but seeing the fear in his eyes, the first elder gave a knowing nod. That night, driving home from work, Koi's truck suddenly shut down.
And so
the
it
battery
begins.
had died, which meant he would have to walk the rest of the way home.
Of course.
As he started the 5-mile trek, he noticed the beauty of the moon shining down on the lake and chuckled to himself about the elder's stories. And that's when he heard it. Click, click. Koi stopped and turned around, but nothing was there. He walked on, and there it came again. Click, click. Thinking it must be the elders from work messing with him, Koi stopped and said, "Very funny. You can come out now."
Why would you say you can come out now? You think an old 60-year-old man has the time and energy to follow you, wait for your car to break down, and do click click in the bushes? Bro, oh nah, some people value themselves way too high.
Click. Koi turned again to see a figure in the tree line. It was tall and shaped like a human. Growing angry, Koi slung a rock at it when, suddenly, it charged at him.
Why would you sling a rock at it?
Koi ran for...
Oh, this nigga Koi has actually been just an idiot from day one. You know what's crazy? You can just tell when someone's an idiot, bro. Who slings a rock at...
The click-click followed his exact footsteps. He ran faster and faster, but the monster was catching up. As the end of the lake came into view, he was certain he'd be safe if he could just get to the other side.
So it can swim. That's what this nigga's depending on. Oh yeah, this nigga is actually just a clown. At this point, I really believe this nigga should be a part of a circus, bro.
Koi's oversized boots came loose, and he tripped and fell over. He heard the click-click shh as he turned to see its piercing yellow eyes and 6-inch claws glistening in the moonlight. He was tall, at least 7 feet, and his pale, hairless skin was covered in scars and goosebumps. His mouth looked like a shark's, several rows of teeth protruding. Koi looked up at the monster and whispered, "I'm sorry."
First of all, why... They said he looked up at the monster and said, "I'm sorry." I feel as if after you threw a rock at that thing, we were way past the point of apologies. And honestly, at that point, it's on site. If I were the monster, personally, I wouldn't have it. And clearly, he's not having it too. Secondly, who wears oversized boots to... is this a real story? Is this real? This has to be fiction. But if this is real, is this real? I'm assuming it's real, bro. This nigga Koi, yo, I don't know what's gonna happen to you, but I can already tell you're going 6 feet, bro. And I'm not talking about COVID. If this is real, first of all, who wears oversized boots? Why would you wear boots that are not your size to your job? And then act surprised when you trip in them. Look at his face. This nigga's like, "Oh my, these boots." Bro, you were the one who bought them. Am I the... Yo, am I the only one who's seeing this? Y'all, am I the only one who's seeing this nigga? This nigga's actually an idiot. This nigga's actually a clown. And now look at you, bro. You toss a rock at this thing. You can clearly see it's a tall ass. Firstly, you heard a click click and you want to toss it. No, wait. He saw the silhouette and then he tossed the rock, right? He tossed, and clearly this thing was, what they say? They said it was 7 feet 6 inch dick. They said 6-inch claws in it. Okay. See, I'm not being as sexual as I used to be. They said 6-inch claws, huh? 7 feet. And you tossed a rock at it, bro. And now you wanna act scared and act surprised as to why it's chasing you. I feel as if a lot of animals won't appreciate being heckled like that. And bro, now look at you, bro. About to be killed by what I assume to be a fusion between Shaquille O'Neal and DJ Khaled. Very on the plump side of things, but ridiculously athletic, because it chased you down and it got you to trip in your own shoes, right? And you were hoping to beat it in a swimming race, right? Okay, Michael Phelps.
no one saw Coy ever again.
Yeah, I know he's
or
dead.
so they say. So pay a visit to many farms. You just might hear the click click shh in the night. But if you do, don't bother running. You won't be fast enough.
Lady, why would I do that in the first place?
Thank you to all of our patrons.
Oh, that's the end? Well, I guess that was that, Joe. That was a scary story time. That was very scary. Well, where was this? They said it's a Navajo scary story time. So it's somewhere in Philippines. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm being for real. All I know is that this is not gonna be on my place to visit. Nope, definitely off the list. I see there's certain areas where I definitely do not intend on going to when I tour the world once I got my cash. This is not the place to be, bro. Can you imagine? What an awful way to die, being killed by that thing. They call it the beast of the... It doesn't even have a name. It's just called the beast of the orchard. Because this thing just got pissed that people kept eating its apples. Like, he did all this for like one apple, bro. 1 or 2, maybe 10 apples. Like, how many apples are getting stolen per year that you want to do this, bro? And I mean, like, there's so... Aren't there precautions for this? Like fences, watches, guns? There's so many other ways he could have went about this, I feel. A guard dog by the orchard tree. Like, look, bro, I'm no rocket scientist, man, and I don't think you need to be a rocket scientist to figure this out, but I feel like there's definitely way better ways he could have went about dealing with thieves, bro. I mean, we've had thieves before, like, stealing our yard, but I'd never prayed to become a 6 foot, 7 foot, that thing, whatever it is, but in any case, dang. I can't use the word MILF anymore because we don't do that anymore. So why am I looking away? Because I'm shy. I'm shy of y'all's judgment. I know I ain't been posting consistently, bro. Like, I heard enough. I apologize like 3 times already when starting this thing, bro. But I will see you guys next week, probably, right? If not, then you already know where to catch me. Catch me on the daily on TikTok. But still, hit that red button because I'm linked. This channel is my main baby, 100%. Yo, I hope y'all enjoyed that, and I hope you guys took a lesson from this. Really, lesson is just wear normal sized boots, man. I feel as if that's really the main moral you gotta take on this, bro.